everyone, welcome back today. So this video has some interesting finds. Make sure you watch till the very end, and let's see what we find today. So we just took our scrap in, and we got about $150. And yeah, so we did pretty good with the cans and bottles. We're over here in California, so if you are in California, then I suggest to recycle your cans and bottles, because we usually get about $1.60 a pound for those, which is pretty good. And let's see, motors actually didn't do very well. So I think what my husband was going to do was just take the copper out, because copper was actually really good right now. I'm not sure about all the prices, but I know that Bear Bright was $3.90 a pound, so that's really good. So that's all that shiny copper inside. But yeah, so got a little bit from the motor, so we're gonna do the copper on that one. And then also the fans, the fan motors, those ones we're getting mixed transformers for that. So yeah, probably not sure if we're gonna do that after all, but we'll see. The prices are always fluctuating in this place that we go to. Usually they have different prices and they change stuff around. So sometimes they mark it as one thing and then later they mark it as something else. So whenever you see like the suitcases, yeah, you should check the pockets and all the little compartments, because you never know what you're gonna find in there. I mean, we found like money and jewelry and a couple gift cards too. Also like these little envelopes like that too. Sometimes they have gift cards in them. Usually there's like a few dollars left on them, and then we did find one that was like $50, so someone, I'm assuming, accidentally threw out their brand new gift card. A couple little things in here. Usually we take the pens too, because we're always losing pens. Or I am. Some shoes and sandals. Those have been doing pretty well too. Still selling the athletic shoes, so that's always something to look out for. We did find some like Nikes, and those ones were, well, brand new. They were like was it like 120 to 150? So used, yeah, that's why you always check the pockets. Okay, so this was like a huge bag of like weed stuff in there. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot. I think you have to be very careful when you're bringing stuff out from the dumpsters. So we do try to check the pockets, because if my husband just grabbed that and took it back with him without knowing, or any other like dangerous stuff that might be in the dumpsters. So it's crazy, the stuff that, you know, we find in here. Like I had another video too where they just dumped everything all over the weed, it was like a lot of stems and everything, but it was just all over the place. This one, at least they put in a bag, so I guess that's a little better. But I think this area, we are in Southern California, so all of that is legal, fully legal. But I don't really know the laws and all that, and as far as the dumpsters go, not sure if anybody knows about that. But yes, keep watching, and there's gonna be more, like lots more. So yeah, if anybody knows rules and regulations on finding marijuana or marijuana products in the dumpsters, let us know in the comments. I do not suggest using anything you find in the dumpsters like that. You have no idea what's in it, but it's just crazy, like the amount of stuff that we find in these dumpsters. And then I will link the other video that I mentioned. It was just like trash bags full. They were like all over. So I'll put that at the end of the video. If you watch it till the end, we'll link it, so you can click on that. But yeah, if anybody out there dumpster dives, let us know too, like what's the craziest stuff you found. And I don't think I can even mention it on here because the bag of weed and other stuff that's going to be shown in this video probably wouldn't even be the craziest stuff that we found. But I guess you are going into dumpsters, so it's kind of expected. That plant is really pretty. We've been collecting all the plants, well, not all of them, but most of them that we find. So yeah, we put in our garden and it's getting pretty full. And there's a bit of copper in there. And I guess that's for a game. I don't know. Can't see. Let's see. Huh. I'll have to check that out. I'm not really good with video games, Super Mario Brothers is pretty much it for me. My son tried to teach me how to play Fortnite a while back. Yeah, I couldn't even go up the stairs, so that didn't work. And we do sell backpacks that we find. Of course, we wash everything, like I've mentioned before. But yeah, someone did leave a comment saying that you can make like little bags for homeless people and just put like stuff in the backpacks. So that's also something that we're thinking about doing. Because we do our donations usually about once or twice a month. But we have been putting them in like the grocery, like brown bags type of thing. So lately we have been saving some of the backpacks. So we might make some of the backpacks with like the toiletries and other little goodies. That one was really good too. Cleaned it up, and we have found a couple that have lights and everything too, but that one is really solid. Nice size mirror. And then my husband was saying too that he was gonna get a fanny pack, and he wanted to try out his inverter. So he was gonna like put the inverter in the fanny pack, and then he can plug stuff in while he's dumpster diving. So he wanted to try out some like TVs and stuff that he finds. Yeah, he can just test stuff like on the spot, or at least from the car. Those ones look pretty good too. After a little cleaning, I'm sure they will sell. So he does like a little walk around the apartment complex and comes back to the car, unloads it, and goes on to the next one. And there's actually a lot of dumpsters that he checks. I mean, one apartment complex could have like anywhere from like 50 to 100. So it just depends. And then I was gonna check out those cards too, because I'm not really familiar with them, but my husband did find some like wrestling ones from before, and yeah, some of them were, I mean, weren't worth a lot, but I mean, some of them had some value to it, so I will be checking that out. But yeah, like some of these electronic stuff, I mean, either way it can get scrapped, but if there's something that like maybe a TV, you know, that my husband doesn't want to be carrying around, then he can just test it out like that. He said even microwaves, but he said that that would just be to check the power on, not to actual function, because it might explode and make the inverter catch on fire or explode right there. Yep, right by the crotch. Not a good spot. So I told him, don't do that. Be careful. I don't know anything about that. So he's the one that likes all the solar panels and all that type of stuff. So he knows what he's doing. Personally, I don't think that would be good for me though. That one was really good. That one he got what was it, like $15 from that rim? Or that thing? It was like yeah, $15. So you just have to take the little lead nuggets that are inside and just pop those out. So that one was already without the wheel, so that's good. And that motor right there was pretty chunky, but we didn't really get good prices for the motors, so I think I'm just gonna be sticking with getting the copper out for right now. Unless the motors start going up, but where we're at, they're pretty low. And some more. We have more videos coming soon. They're like in process of editing. Does anybody else do YouTube videos? Just wondering, because I know we're still learning and practicing with all these videos, but it does take time to edit and get it all out. And then I think yeah, we had like some issues with the editing program too, but it's been working good now. I think the way that we figured that out. So if anybody else has any that they recommend, let us know in the comments too. But yeah, so far it's been better. But it's really fun though. I like it. It's interesting doing the dumpster dives and then making the videos for it. Just the whole process. I like it. That got melted. So as I mentioned in the videos, I mean, we do sell most of the stuff that we find. Some of the stuff we keep or donate, but I mean, usually we try to sell it, you know, make a few dollars off stuff. And I mean, there's some things that we find that it's just crazy why they be in the trash, because they're worth like so much money. And then there's other stuff, just regular, like smaller items. But yeah, we've been doing this for a couple years now, and so we recently just got our website set up. So I've been kind of busy with that, and I will be adding more items to the website, but it's pretty much like the smaller kind of items, because we have had a few requests for some of the stuff that's shown in the videos. So I thought maybe like if I could just list some stuff on there, like, you know, a little cheaper than what it's going for on eBay, but just maybe some of the smaller stuff that would be easier to ship out. We do have the website set up, and it is voltdiving.com. Volt Divin. So if you want to check that out, the link is in the description. And then yeah, as well as our other store where we have like our shirts and stuff. So those things is just something that I was playing around with. But yeah, as far as the website, that's pretty much just like some of the stuff that we find in here that, you know, still has some value, and maybe if somebody's watching, if they want to buy it, then they can just buy it straight from there. And yeah, it just, you can order it from there, and then we just ship it to you. So just feel free to check that out. And then yeah, maybe for the next video, not really able to add stuff to this one, but maybe for the next video, I'll kind of like show that a little better. We have sold those little knobs for cabinets and stuff. So yeah, those ones they sell on eBay. But my husband's been collecting all those to see if our daughter wants any for her dresser. Yeah, we found this like huge like dresser from, I don't know, maybe like the 60s or 70s. It was like big. And my daughter and I, we were driving by and we saw it, and she liked it. Her dresser was starting to get messed up, and then so we pulled over and checked it out, and all the drawers were like perfect condition. Yeah, she loved the style of it. And then so we just pulled up, and we're thinking that we could just load it in, but that was like some solid wood right there. It was heavy, like heavy. And it was like an inch longer than the back of the Volt, you know, so we kind of got a little creative with tying up the door. We didn't have all our bungees and cables that day, but we got it. I'm happy to say that we did get it, and she loved it. So the only thing was that it was missing some of the knobs, so now my husband's been like trying to find knobs for her. She can pick which ones she wants. And those ones, Those ones were all new, just I guess they just got rid of them, but I was gonna throw those out, and then I checked and they actually sell on eBay. I guess pretty much everything does. Like that laptop part right there, looks like it is broken, you know, but it's just it's missing the monitor part, which it could actually work with a computer, like the computer monitor. So that can be sold for parts too. Some Hollister jeans. So all the scrap and everything that, like, bottles, once my husband comes back with the load, then it just gets sorted, and then once we have enough, we just take it in. Probably should check how often we take the scrap in, but we do like to just hold on to it, like with the copper, and you know, like scrap out the motors and do that kind of stuff. So those things is just like when we're outside hanging out with the kids, we just work on some of that stuff. So it doesn't, I mean, it takes time, but it's like time that we're just spending together outside, so it's fine like that, like, you know. And then yeah, just I think if you're gonna do all that, then just do it when you're able to. Makes it easier. But like this kind of stuff, it's, I don't know, for us it's like relaxing. You know, as in he goes and does his routes and gets it done, comes back, works on the scrap, and, you know, I let the baby play with her toys, and, you know, whenever we have enough, we take it in, work on the listings whenever I have a chance. I mean, it's a lot also, so don't get me wrong, but it's kind of fun and we enjoy it. The table is nice too. So yeah, you're gonna see in a little bit. My husband was going through I believe it was like the end of his route or close to the end of his route, but yeah, he found like this big tote right there inside the dumpster, and yeah, it was pretty heavy, so he wasn't able to record that part, but at first he thought it was just like candies, like just regular candies, and then he kind of looked into it more, and they're like some weed edibles here, all kinds of different ones. There's like hundreds in there. So many. Yeah, see the little sign. But yeah, I'm not sure why anybody would throw that out. I don't know. Let us know what you think. yeah, that was just some more crazy stuff that we find in the dumpsters, and hopefully you enjoyed that. We'll put a link to the other video that I mentioned. And yeah, thanks for watching. Bye!